Neil from Essex here to show you an innovative toolbox option for your tractor.
Essex, a helping hand with your land.
We all know that you can't possibly have enough places to store things on your machine, and one of the newer ways to do that anymore has been with these storage tubes. We have options from Kits Pro and some 3D printed options made by my son that allows you to slide these things back into the tube stock that's used on a lot of the loaders that we sell, particularly on Kubota tractors. But not all machines have the availability to be able to slide one of these things into that tube stock. So the guys from Kits came out with this tube option that gives you a storage tube to bolt onto the side of your roll bar, which one of these loader tubes can slide back into. There's a few things about this solution that I feel like are a little bit different than the typical toolbox that you have on the back of most tractors. Basically, every machine out there is going to come through with some kind of toolbox on the back of it, typically used for storing your 3-point hitch pins in. But I'll tell you, I'm pretty sure that every one of these toolboxes is bought at Dollar General, right? They tend to be small, they tend to be pretty chintzy, they don't hold a whole lot, their doors are flimsy. And so the one thing that I have been impressed by with this solution is that because this is a much thicker cast extruded plastic, their solution here is a lot more heavy duty. It feels like a rugged toolbox like you would buy from a hardware store. Now this is going to come through with bolts on it made to bolt onto the side of most any square stock roll bar. So whether you have a small tractor or a zero-turn mower or a piece of construction equipment, if there's a place that you can find to run these U-bolts around a flat surface, you can bolt this metal frame and plastic tube onto the side that will accept this magnetically released loader tube. Now just looking here size-wise, this is not a huge high-capacity storage solution, right? This is effectively about the same size as the stock toolbox on the back of my tractor. But there's a couple of things here I like about it. You can see here I've been using it for gloves, right? But the one thing I really do like is that I kept 3-point hitch hardware in the past. And when I have an implement on the back of my tractor, rather than having to climb over top of my implement to get back into where my 3-point hitch hardware is, keeping it in here on the side of the tractor is a lot more convenient because you're not crawling back here in order to get it. Pretty cool, right? The distribution of this is being done a little bit differently than the storage tubes were in the past. The tube solution, being that it went just onto Kubota machines, was kind of endorsed and distributed slightly by Kubota. But Kits is coming directly to us for this, so we have some amount of limited exclusivity at this point to be able to offer this to you. So the initial product run of all of these is really only available to Essex at this point. Could continue, right? If we sell enough of them, it might actually stay that way. But out of the gate here, the place that you're going to find these is going to be on Essex.com. So great holiday gift if you're looking for something for somebody to add onto their machine. My goodness, it's a great solution to be able to carry more stuff around on your machine. So shopping for a piece of equipment or looking for parts or service for a machine you've already got, give us a call. We're available at 800-222-3373 or online at Essex.com.